and also because just he did it now, Fox. So the cool thing about samples that
is that they're already created. Steal them.
you can steal to some extent,
Like if you're lazy, you just like
in a way. And actually, a huge part of our music today it's samples. A lot of the music it's taking. You just kind of stealing from others, and then you use it like white.
But some of these.
Press OK in the input source. Wait a second. Where is it? Sorry, what did you say? You say something?
No. Wait, how do you insert that audio? I mean, a MIDI or audio?
Sorry?
It was a command. How do you insert an audio again? An audio check?
Command comma. And then the preferences to the MIDI.
Wait, this is command comma, though. This is when you get to preferences.
But the preferences to the MIDI, you mean?
You want another track.
Yeah. Like
How do you?
Command Shift T. It's MIDI track.
Yeah.
And Command T, it's the audio track.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why press OK. Well, come on. What do you want from me? It's the input, but I don't have it here. I don't have any OK here. You see, it's.
I had this one that I don't remember where I put it. I had like this.
Okay.
Now it's there. It's the my one.
Okay. No.
I usually it's this one.
Okay.
But yeah, it's.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Press OK.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I will just delete this version because no, you know what, I will keep it. Yeah, so samples is super cool because you can take from other people and then sometimes you want to ask for permission if you publish it and stuff like that, and it depends also on the label that publish it, and you have like different layers to explore it until you can just use it. But a lot of people use it as is and they don't give a fuck about it, and I think if you change, it's kind of funny because if you change the pitch and you slice it in a way that is not recognizable, so it's yours, no? Like, who said that now it's this stuff? Because it's a completely different thing. And then like this is like kind of a gray area in the sense of like you can take something and it's you but not you, and then like it's kind of funny thing, and just pay attention to what you do. And usually if you use something that it's very clearly and recognizable like someone else, and especially if you start to be famous because of it, this is when people will start to ask you and try to basically when it's involved with money, you have like this kind of thing. But if you just do it by yourself and send it to friends, all good. So don't worry about it. To my mind, it's like this. But yeah, and the cool thing that with samples, you can slice them, you can use them in an interesting way, and a lot of the hip hop culture is basically sampling. And with the MPC, it's like the iconic one, the controller, and for example, if I'm going to samples, so I have this section, and you can see that it samples also because you see the waveform. And I'm looking for something, for example, so let's progress our stuff. So we have this kick and like we have these drums. And I want to use one of the samples here. And that's this one. So we just drag it and activate it. And you also see like, and this is usual thing that you see, that you have the BPM here. And they do it because when you warp stuff and when you walk in different BPM. So it's good for you to recognize that this clip or this sample, it's in 1 BPM, and then when you want to return to the original, you can understand what is the original. And so it's also good for you to notice this one. But because the advancement of technology today is so good, so you can take something with different BPM and just adjust it to something else, and it's stretch it completely fine. Let's go, if we go down, when it starts to be problematic. But it's cool to notice that, like, overall it does pretty good job without any adjustment. Let's change this one now. And the built-in samples in Ableton, you can use whatever you want, yeah? It's for you.
Cool.
And let's say that I'm going and I'm now playing with the clip now. So in the clip, like I have the waveform, okay, and how I take one part to another, like similarly to the MIDI clip.
Mm-hmm.
But where it starts to be different, it's here, the warping, essentially. And it's also say now, yeah, Ableton got it right when it took the sample, so it's recognized that the original it's 70. And you have different modes here, and beats, it's more for beats, tone and texture, it's more for like melodies of some sort, complex and complex pro, it's essentially for everything, and they requires more energy in the sense of like the computer will work harder. But for us it's okay. And you see it's also changed slightly the tone of it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another thing to notice. It's stretch it in different way, and it's based the stretching of the sample in different principles. So it makes these kind of things that in complex you don't have much control. In beats you have preserved the transient, and if you preserve it in a different sense, for example in transient, and I'm doing it in this sense that is like stopping after the arrow, when I'm starting to tweak it, let's make it tighter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's super cool to see it, because you see that just from one sample you already start to play with it and adjust it to what you need.
Mm-hmm.
And less tighter. And if I go to Complex Pro, you have the formants. The formants is the peak of the frequency, so you can adjust it, and maybe here it doesn't do much, and it depends on the sample also, so how much it will respond to it. But because it's beats and like it's drums, so beats is a good option to play with the transient if you want to make it tighter. And let's say I want to make it tighter, and I want to play with the pitch, so I have the pitch here. And I want this movement.
Cool.
So if I want this one, I want to record it. How I will do it? So you have different way to do it.
Yeah.
And one way to do it is to create modulation. So if I go, this is my sections of the audio and the launching, and I have the transform. This is like the quantized stuff, and I will go, where is it? Envelopes.
But why do you need to record it? It's not all these changes that you have done, they do not apply automatically.
So you have two ways to do it mainly.
Mm-hmm.
One is automation, the other one is modulation.
Mm-hmm.
Modulation, it's basically you do it inside of the clip.
Yeah.
Automation, you do it to the arrangement.
Ah, got it. Yeah. The
And
automation is when you want.
Like what he does also with the fade out,
Yeah.
this is automation because it's
Yeah.
based on time.
Changes
Modulation,
over
it's
time.
based on the clip,
Yeah,
and it's also slightly different in the sense of how you adjust it. But
What?
I went to the envelope, from the sample to the envelope.
How do you write? What do you
No. Like, what other ways do you say audio?
Sound.
Because I have these, like,
Hmm?
singing, and I need to search up that because I think that's where I found this one sound that I really like,
Mm.
but I don't know how I would call that.
Mm.
Sorry, what you have? What is the question exactly?
I can't do audio because that doesn't do anything. It would be demo.
Searching for a specific sound that it likes.
Hmm.
Not that. It's
Okay.
like a submarine beep from like the radar.
Okay.
Yeah, say, change the keywords and then maybe you will find it. So I go to the envelope, from sample to envelope, and then I have some stuff to tweak here. So this is the clip, and then I have the mixer. And mixer, essentially it will be what it's control here.
Mm-hmm.
And if I go to clip, so I have the clip setup, and I have transpositions. And I guess transposition is gonna be the transpose it. So let's check if it's what I need. Transient envelope. And also you see that the automation and the modulation, they color differently. So this one it's colored in blue, and the automation it's colored in red.
Okay. For automation, isn't it better to see in the arrangement view? No. Because
Yes or no?
This way
Yes.
you can
Like
see
for
how it
example
changes
here,
over
so
time.
automation will be kind of quicker in this sense because you tag this one
Mhm.
and like the automation here, and now if I want to record it, so it's I need to
Automation arm, okay.
basically overdub the clip, and then let's see if it's
okay.
catch it.
Okay, can you play it? I don't think so. I guess it did not. Yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, actually it doesn't catch it here. So maybe because it's the clip and what I want to check. So if I will do it from different place.
But if you do it this way,
What could be the thing that we need?
automation.
We need probably to add a pitch processor, and then we can automate it. This is the problem that I see now.
the thing is,
Yeah.
if you add this automation, you add it to the clip. So, if you play the clip many times, imagine that in the arrangement you put the clip once, twice, three times. The automation will appear as many times as the clips, right? But imagine that I do not want this. I want to have the clip repeated 4 times. I just want the automation in the last.
Yeah. So automation will be better.
Okay.
Modulation, it will be something that will stick to the
Stick
clip,
to the clip.
and
Okay.
then it will go with you to the other stuff. And there is more like high things, like high details that will be different. But for now, like this is probably what will be nice to remember. And what now happening that on the clip setting, it didn't save it
Yeah,
as an automation.
Yeah.
What could be that I didn't tag this one? And let's check it again.
Right.
No, so it doesn't automate this one. So what we want, it's a pitch processor. And basically we go to the audio effect and we have pitch vibrato, pitch LFO, pitch correction. Let's go with pitch vibrato. And now I have the same thing, also pitch. This works slightly different because, but here now, so I want to do the same thing and let's check if it's working. And you see that the red dot is there, so it's already say that it's there, you know. And now you see it's working.
Yeah.
So it's a good example of how the layout, it's changed the way that you can work with stuff. So from the clip itself, the mixer there, you can automate, and you also see that it's red. So now we come back to the sample, so we have the envelopes. So you see now that I have more processor, and if it's the clip, so this is the automation. And I couldn't automate this one. I don't know why, but this is what happened. And you have more stuff to adjust if you want, and modulate. And basically, let's play with this one, for example. This is the sample offset, so it's like making it like kind of bit repeat effect. But it's too much for me, so I will do it just. You see now it's just fade in a slight way. And maybe it's nice, that's what I want. And I want to maybe add the vibrato. And I'm still on recording, if you can see. So it still will copy this. Because now when I play it, you can just add more automation and more automation. But if I stop, so it will stop the automation.
Okay.
Maybe it's too much now.
But okay.
Yeah.
But now you have automation in the clip. So, if you go to the arrangement view, for instance, and you drag the clip there.
So I can drag it with this, and also I can drag it with copy and paste.
Right. Okay.
And I see it automatically.
And you have the automation there. Thing is, now if you repeat the clip, imagine you want the clip many times, you will always have the automation there.
Yeah, but you can tweak it.
But you can tweak it.
Now I can change it again.
No, yeah, but imagine now that you copy this.
Let's duplicate.
You duplicate. Can you tweak it just in one of the?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah. This was my question. Okay, got it. Perfect. Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
You don't need to have it
No.
the same all the time. Okay.
This is the thing. Everything is modular.
No. This made sense. Okay.
So
Yeah.
actually, what I want to focus in general in this workshop is kind of how to think rather than what to think.
Yeah.
And how to think is, first of all, I think modularity. Like everything is modular. Everything can be customizable. You can tweak everything and you can change everything to your needs. You know. So this is something that we see now, like in this example, that you can duplicate and change just in one clip, and then you have automation rather than you have modulation, and in this sense maybe automation was more easy to do because the pitch was easier to just put like pitch device, and then like you can just automate it. And you have many different things that you can again automate, modulate, change, customize, like create yourself, like these kind of things. And whatever you have in your mind, ask the chat, ask the the YouTube, ask me, and then you will figure out it actually exists, and it's endless.
Cool.
The possibilities is completely endlessly, because also all the time people create more stuff, and you have updated version. Like for example, you see here the adapted to version 12.4 will be applied the next time live starts. So you always have
New
update,
stuff.
new stuff, changing the layout, changing the version, the way that you process stuff, and it goes to this place that is more precise and more modular. So you always can tweak more stuff and be more precise about it, and it will get it in more like kind of friendly way. I think this is the places it goes to this place.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I want to ask if you have any project you want to share. Also, it could be cool, like if you want. And
I would love to, but I don't have.
I just have questions.
Yeah, sure.
So a few things, because it's like pretty basic things. One is, you know that when you want to play all the things that you recorded, all the pieces, sometimes when I press something, I feel like I'm missing the main button to press play to everything. Like if I want to listen to all the things I recorded at the same time.
So
you just press play.
You can do the scene. It's based on the scene, so you can play it here. See the play?
Okay, cool. And the next question I have is, you know, like let's say I record something on a keyboard. Like let's say I make something with keyboard, yeah? La 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 la. So I have it in a key. I'll insert it. Let's just say I have this. And I have this keyboard, da 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 da. And there's one key that I want that's not in this scale, in the C major scale. How do I add the notes that I want? Like I want to make a drum pad, like with, you know, like I have the drum rack.
Like what we did last time?
Yeah, and then I want to add specific notes that are not the scale that is here. How do I add those special
You want
notes?
to go out, like you want to go out of scale, or you want to? So if you want to go out of scale, usually like it's the transpose, like
Okay, so
like when with pitch.
okay, so let's say it's like here, like I record something, yeah. So I just like I want to record. It's recorded, right? Did it record?
It's recorded to the arrangement, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I have it wherever it was. Can't remember where it's gone.
Yes.
It's here.
It's
yeah.
there.
Okay. So now, how do I go from this? Like, how do I now find the transpose thing?
So in the MIDI clip, if you go and do control and I think it's control shift, no, so shift tab. It's open
Okay.
the MIDI notes, and here you can tweak it. You can change it, and if you want more, like kind of like to see it on scales, so you have the scales here, and you can change all the different scales.
So like, because I got to this point, but then when I play a note and I change it, it doesn't sound different to the notes that I had before.
You want it to, now your keys will be different?
Yes. Yes.
So if the key will be different, so like you can just move here to lower and higher octave, and you have the piano layout, the piano roll, and what you can do, like you want to go to quarter sound like this way, or no, like it's not a question, because you have the layout of like the normal keyboard, and this is will get you all the 12th tonality.
Okay.
And the 12th tone, sorry. And this is what you have here.
Okay, so I just move it.
Like for example, if I want to check it's on it, because I'm not sure if it's on.
We can go back to the other view as well.
This one. And for example, this one. So it's working. So I see all the octaves. So from C3 to C4, it's one octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go like real piano.
Like a piano. Okay.
And here it stopped because the last of the key
Okay.
of the octave, sorry.
Okay, it makes.
And then you can change the octave with Z and Q.
And yeah.
Like what we did last time.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can tweak, like you can go to quarter sounds also if you want. I'm not sure if it will be here. Like you have the pitch and time. But I'm not sure if you have like the option to do it.
No, it's okay. I don't need.
But probably it will be like semitones
Yeah.
of like sometimes you have like more precise semitones that you
Yeah.
can
Like
go
very
to like 0.5 and then it's like essentially the quarter sound.
sick. Thanks. This is
Yeah.
great. Yeah, I think that was my questions.
Like basically the question was when I go to any kind of MIDI clip and I want to see the note, I always see it in the piano roll. And I can adjust it with my computer with Z and Q if I want to go lower octave and upper octave and higher octave. And also you can change it to quarter sounds if you go to semitones and stuff like that. And basically I think it's this one here. Like you can see it here when I process it. It's go down and up on the clip. So it's also showing me like my octave from which like normally it's like this, like C2 to C3, C3 to C4. Like it show you like from C to C how it works.
Okay.
And yeah, this was the question. So now we have this. The thing about automation that's different from modulation, that now if I want to change this one, look what happened. And the automation stopped. If I will do the same to the vibrato. So I change it and it kind of not destroy it because you can still see it. If you go, you still have it. But if I'm on live performance and I do automation and I change something, that's it, the automation is gone. And if I want to return it, so I need to do this one. But with modulation, it will keep modulate always.
All the time, yeah.
And you can change the range of the modulation. And this is the essential difference between of them. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it was clear.
Well,
It's kind of more advanced. Like you can get, like you normally get to this stuff more in
Finally found it.
advanced stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I found it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Woohoo!
Nice. And yeah.
Can you save this for favorites? And then whenever I want to use it on my PC, I just copy that name down.
So I have this sample. And back to samples now, I have this drum. And I want to add something that will be groovy. So I have this guitar here. It's too much. It's also if I want piano, and I'm still on samples, so I still on like what sorry, guitar. So now I'm searching for like harmony that I can put. So maybe it's better actually to search it on piano. And this is just one chord progression, but if I want more, maybe too much for me. Let's yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, this one.
So again, I will drop it. Oops.
For the bell brush sound, oh, you make it a little bit slower.
Slower.
A little bit, right?
So you can slower the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Or just, can you do it just for the specific? Yeah.
Again. But look what happened when I'm lowering it. Kind of the opposite happened.
Yeah.
Because what essentially now I do, it's actually make it, I lower the BPM,
Yeah.
but it's higher. Such a strange thing, no? It's not very intuitive.
At all.
Yeah. But the original was 70, and now like you have this kind of double. So actually if it's double, in this sense, because it's kind of, it's make it slightly different, because it's kind of, in this sense, like when it's the original BPM, you stretch it in this way. So if you double it in this sense, it's like stretch it more. If you shorten it, it's stretch it less in terms of the bar. And then this why it's like higher.
Yeah.
But I can tweak it now. Let's say this is too. Also another thing is it changed the distance, yeah. So it's also now it doesn't close in
Yeah.
in bars.
In bars, yeah.
So it's either this is why they have the double one, because the double
only way.
essentially will do it this way. With the arrows it's easier to do it. Normally like when you change values with the arrows is kind of better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it changed the... You don't see it, huh? Wait a second.
Yeah, the side is not,
Wait a sec.
it's not appearing the whole screen, right? Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, bless you. Yeah. So I would... display setting. Wait a sec. Optimize for... Let's do for Mac. Yeah, this is better.
Yeah. Oh, no, yes.
Okay, so generally I think when you change values, it will be easier to do it with the arrows on the keyboard.
Uh-huh.
And also when I'm tweak it now,
Right.
if I would change it like this,
That's more drum and bass, yeah.
let's see if it's closed in a way that I like. It's kind of changed it in a way that I
it's closing, right? It's not. What? You can leave it as it was.
Let's leave it for a second
Yeah,
because
no worries.
this sounds better like this. What I can do, like if I want to close it, for example, on 3, I can do it. And also what I want to show you that if I unwrap it and then wrap it again, it can change the value based on the stuff. And sometimes it's useful because it will do what you need. Let's put it on 120. If I want to go to 120, I need to go to the warping. Oh, wait a second.
Just a second.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
So I have these two sounds, and when I press play at the main, they play in time together. But then when I want to add another sound, like I'm playing around with another sound, you know, like on a MIDI, they suddenly stop playing out of time.
Let's see the example.
I don't know if there's going to be sound. Let me check. Maybe there's not sound. Let's check.
What is it?
These things.
Yummy.
You want one?
I think there's actually no sound. No.
You want one? They're cookies.
You want?
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
More for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I change. Basically, I don't know how to do it with. I only figured out how to do it with my earphones. So I'm just going to give you the earphones.
Oh, it was calling
I have no idea.
Nice.
Before, wait, let me try one more time because I have to get used to this. I need to go back. I don't want to be on this. Ah, okay. I don't want this one. This. Okay, still no sound. Okay, this is not
Input
really
and output. Search for the input and output.
like it should have sound now. Double check. Okay, it could be something that I did with also my.
I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't know. We'll just go back to.
Well, for example, let's check. Check. Latency now. Later.
It could be if you go back on here and then go to this maybe.
This is your computer, no?
Okay, we'll just
If
put
I
the earphones back in.
choose it.
Because it's something I can do like at home. I have to figure out my stuff on there.
This is the audio. What's with this one? I think?
Try the second. Like this one. Because also it says I might need to delete all the others in order for it to work. Because if there's too many on, it might just reject it. So to turn off the
Yeah, this is the one.
There you go. Okay, nice. That's it. Okay, so So when I just start, let's say nothing's on, okay, and I just play, it plays it together. Like this.
Nice.
Okay, it's there. Now I want to add a bass.
Freeze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what I see
Okay,
in
now
this
it's not
one,
doing.
it's uneven.
Okay. And this is probably the problem. So.
Because the drums, I think they sing, but when you close the bar
Mhm.
in a way that is uneven,
Mhm. So how do I fix this? Because
so
I
you
do it a lot.
go to this one,
Okay.
and then you search. Probably it's very very tiny
Mhm.
thing, and I think it's here.
So it just needs to be what you said earlier, where you just slightly
Yeah, and that's it.
align it.
Yeah, you align it, and then it's like, because what happened now? Why you felt it? You felt it because it's start in one place and then it's end in
A
slightly different place, and then it starts in
Chucks
different
it,
place.
yeah, like
Exactly.
chucks it up.
So it's always
Okay.
like very tiny details, and then like it's changes
Okay,
over
thank you. That was really irritating me. Thank
So
you
yeah, pay
so-
attention to when you end and start it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's my only question really. I'm choosing-
Yeah, it's good. Ask all the time. Ask questions. This is the way.
Also, like, you know, so for example, now I just realised you did this whole capture thing, which is actually very nice to use. Let's
Word.
say I don't want to use capture, and I want to go over something perfectly. Like I've captured the thing that I like, but now I want to record it for like real.
So I will just
What do you
record
mean?
another clip, like another
Yeah.
clip.
Okay.
This is actually a good point because, in general,
Mhm.
I always will look for the perfect performance until I feel like it's too much for me.
Mm.
But yeah, it's actually matter a lot of the time like to re-record it again, rather than to adjust it all the time.
Mm.
Because sometimes it's just the live performance it doesn't well enough, and then like when you do it again and again and again and practice it like in guitar and
Yeah.
drums and anything, so you will get to this point of this is not what I need.
Mm.
It's go with the beat right, and I did exactly what I wanted, and so it's sometimes it's just better to just re-record it rather than to just edit all the MIDI all the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think essentially what it does, it's like it means that we search for the good source in our performance, in our sound in general, in our samples. We search for this kind of source, like the good source. That what is a good source? So in terms of performance, like it's exactly represent what you want to express, and if not, it's not the representative to what you want. And if it's a sample, so maybe the dynamic of the sample, it's too much, and then you have a lot of quietest moment, and then you have a lot of loudest, and then it's not even, and then you need to use compressor for it. But if you do it from the beginning in a good way, so you don't need to do all these kind of processes. And all the less you do processes, the better in terms of like how you can keep the original sound and less work for you, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Because to start to go around now to compressor, and compressor is very common audio processors that you will use probably at some point, and it sometimes can be solved by good sound source, and that's it, because you can control better like the stuff. So sound source, a good sound source, it's something that we kind of trying to bear in mind that is the ideal situation, but not always you have it because of the equipment, because of the room, because of the time, because of all of this kind of thing.
Okay.
I have a question. I think I asked you earlier, but I forgot what you said. Is it going to be, because I don't really want to get one of these until I feel confident with this.
Okay.
Is it going to be a very big shift to now get used to the, like, because I know you're giving us the information now, but because I'm not going to be practicing with this, is it going to be a huge change from using the laptop only?
Like the keyboard of the laptop.
Yeah, like is it going to be a significant, or is it
I
more
think
about,
it's
like, the
significant for
mapping
sure,
and-
because also you can tweak here a lot of more stuff like the knobs. So I would say this one is much better if you can.
Okay.
And you can find secondhand. I bought mine in 20 euro. It's like
Mm.
you can
Crazy,
find
crazy.
crazy price. Like what is 20 euro? It's like a
Yeah.
few beers. Like come on.
Yeah.
In UK it's 1-2 beers. No.
Yeah, for sure. It's a bit-
Yeah.
So save this money for this, and then you have more control, more stuff to tweak and
Yeah, you're right. Cool.
yeah. And I think as fast as you will get used to this, like you have more functionality and your creation will be better, like everything. Yeah, this is my opinion about it. But yeah, ask yourself.
I'll have a look.
OLX, you know, check
OLX
the
is the one.
on Marketplace the same, I think. You can search there as well. And yeah, it's totally worth it because the keyboard it doesn't feel right. It's not like it's not. It doesn't do a lot of stuff that's actually crucial for your performance.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and it plugs straight into the laptop, which is nice.
Yeah, it's just
Don't-
USB A, I think, to
Cool.
A to C, or either to C or to regular USB.
Okay, maybe I'll just get a simple one just for the practice.
How do I put this? I put it.
Oh yeah, you can put it next to that. Yeah, all good. Well, maybe I will present something before we continue.
Can I hear yours?
Oh, that was all it was.
Huh?
That was all I did. Those two things. Yeah, there's not more. I spent like the last week just trying to figure out how to make my earphones work and how to put sounds I like.
Can I listen to it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's take maybe another 5 minutes break.
Mhm.
It's just from one of my actual songs, like my original songs.
Oh, cool.
Nice.